What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Tropical Habs back again for a brand new YouTube video. Today we're here to talk about your Montreal Canadiens. We're back to talk about some trade rumors because there have been some new ones this morning coming from Marco D'Amico on X, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, we've been talking all summer long about the possible second line center of the Montreal Canadiens. We've talked about McTavish, McCann, Nazem Kadri, Sidney Crosby, but now there's a new name in the conversation, and today we're here to talk about that. So before getting into it, I invite you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 5K subscribers as soon as possible. We're going to be uploading a lot of videos this year surrounding the Montreal Canadiens for this season. It's going to be a really, really exciting season. So if you want to be updated with everything that's going on with your Montreal Canadiens, subscribe, turn on post notifications, as well as if you could leave a like on this video, that would be much appreciated. So yes, the name that's been linked with the Montreal Canadiens since this morning is Pavel Zacha, former New Jersey Devils. He's been with the Bruins a couple of seasons. That's where he really established himself in the National Hockey League as a second line center. He's really, really good on both sides of the ice. He usually gets, since he got with Boston, between 50 to 60 points. So he is able to produce offensively as well. So it got tweeted this morning by the RG Media and retweeted after by Marco D'Amico. There were rumbling of multiple teams, including the Habs and Flames, having interest in Bruins forward Pavel Zacha. Can now confirm the two sides have spoken on Zacha, although nothing is imminent. And I stress this, he is on the Canadiens' radar. So Pavel Zacha on the Montreal Canadiens' radar. It's pretty interesting. I mean, he's a good fit. He's a good fit for the Habs, in my opinion. I mean, he's not one of the guys we've talked about all summer long. I mean, we've been talking about McTavish all summer long. Now, apparently, the Ducks wanted too much. The Habs got out of the race for Mason McTavish. So apparently it's not happening anymore. And for me, since the beginning, even though I liked the idea of McTavish coming to Montreal, I felt like it was pretty unrealistic by the fact that it was probably going to be too expensive for the Habs. I mean, the Ducks have McTavish. He's an RFA. If there's no rush to trade him, I don't think he asked for a trade. I just think that they're struggling with negotiations. But there was no rush for the Ducks to trade Mason McTavish. And no teams want to do an offer sheet and lose a first-round pick, the 2026 first-round pick, when Gavin McKenna is available, because you never know. Like the picks you give when you make an offer sheet, they're not topped and protected. So if you do an offer sheet, you lose that pick, and then the season doesn't go well, you might lose McKenna. So you never know when this happens. So the Ducks were in a pretty comfortable position regarding McTavish. I mean, he's an RFA. It's really, really unlikely that a team tries an offer sheet because of McKenna in the next draft. So it was pretty obvious that they were going to ask for too much. And the Canadiens weren't ready to give out Reinbacher, Hage, and some first-round picks for McTavish to use him as the second center. I mean, it would have been great to have McTavish, but realistically, the move was not the most obvious one, in my opinion. As for Jared McCann, I mean, Jared McCann would have been a great option as well, and it still would be a great option. But Jared McCann, for me, is not a great fit for the Habs as the second line center because of what he is like on the ice. I mean, he's great on both hands, but he is not good on faceoffs, and he's more of a winger. So Pavel Zacha, when you look at it, he's 6'3", 210 pounds. He's 28, 2 years left on his contract at 4.7. He fits the cap space right away. He's big. He's great on the faceoff. I mean, it's almost a perfect fit. I mean, it's like Sean Monahan, but more physical. So for me, Pavel Zacha is the perfect fit for the Montreal Canadiens. They won't have to pay too much to acquire him. He has a pretty decent contract, low AAV at 4.7, 2 years left. So we can use him and wait to see what happens with Michael Hage. So for me, Pavel Zacha, in every ways possible, is so far the name that's been linked with the Montreal Canadiens that's the most realistic. I mean, yes, Crosby, it's fun and all of that. It's unlikely. McTavish, it was unlikely from the start. McCann is more realistic, but he's more of a winger. And when you look at Zacha, I mean, the Bruins are getting into a reset / rebuild. They will want some prospects, but for Pavel Zacha, you don't have to give Rainbacher. You don't have to give H. So for me, it's a realistic option. He has a great contract. He's great offensively, great on the faceoff. He's a center. He's a left-handed centerman as well, because all the centers in Montreal are right-handed, so it will help the Habs a lot. So Zacha, for me, is a great option. Zacha, for me, is a realistic one as well. So I think it's possible that the Habs might trade for him in the next couple of days, weeks, or just before the season starts. I mean, there have been tons of rumors surrounding Zacha since last year's trade deadline. So it's most definitely that the Bruins could be looking at options to trade him, to try and get some picks, to try and get some prospects. Maybe a guy like Joshua Roy could be a great chip to try and trade for him. Same thing for Owen Beck and all of these guys. Not A+ prospects, but like B+ prospects. I think it would be realistic to see Pavel Zacha becoming a Montreal Canadiens before the season starts. And like I said, he's able to get 50 plus points, close to 60. He's in his prime. He's big. He's tall. He's strong. He's great on the faceoff dot. He's a lefty. He's great defensively, and he's great offensively. And he fits perfectly on the Habs second line, playing alongside Laine and Demidov. Being responsible defensively would give more space for creativity to Patrick Laine, and it would help Demidov as well to have an established veteran center on his line. And if you are able to keep Kirby Dach and then you put him on the third line, he's going to have a better option to develop and try to come back than playing with the pressure of the second line. Like if Kirby Dach comes back and you're like, okay, you just got 2 knee surgeries, and then now you jump on the second line and you need to perform. And if you do not, you're going to get ripped off on the public place, on social media, on TV, and on the radio. It's going to be hard mentally for the poor kid. I mean, Dach is still young. Dach has been struggling his entire career so far in the NHL with really, really difficult injuries. So to place him in that situation as soon as he comes back from an injury, it's a bit harsh. It's a bit tough. So if you put Zacha there, you trade for him, you put Zacha on the second line, and then you use Kirby Dach as a third line center or a third line winger, he's going to get less pressure. He's going to be less looked at, and he's going to be able to come back more comfortably. And just imagine, first line, Caulfield, Suzuki, Sofkovsky, second line, Laine, Zacha, Demidov, third line, you got Bolduc, Dach, Newhook. This top 9 is really, really good. And I feel like Kirby Dach would be more comfortable and would have more time to get his game back playing on the third line with less pressure with a guy like Bolduc, for example. So I feel like this trade would be a really, really good one. And I would be really, really happy if this happens. I mean, like I said, Zacha is almost the perfect fit when you look cap space wise, on the ice, and when you look at it at every way possible, it's a great fit. So I'm hyped. I hope this happens. I mean, the Flames are in the race, and there are a couple of more teams that are looking to acquire Zacha. But if the Habs are able to do it, that would be really, really nice. And if they can do it at a cheap price, that would be nice also. But I don't think it's going to be too expensive to acquire compared to guys like McCann or McTavish or even Sidney Crosby. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. It's been your boy, Tropical Habs. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a like, leave a comment, share, do anything as you want. And I'll see y'all later for another video. Have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.